So the keynote speaker for Canada's Farm Show 2022 is Karen Proud, who is the president and CEO of Fertilizer Canada. Karen joins me now to talk about what to expect during her keynote address. Thanks so much for joining me.
Thanks, it's a real pleasure. I'm definitely looking forward to the show.
We are definitely looking forward to having you as well. What do you plan to talk about at Canada's Farm Show?
Well, that's a really good question because so much is changing in the world of fertilizer that we're in. It's surprising. Most people don't even think about fertilizer until you don't have enough. And we're facing a situation where supply globally is really concerning. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that, of course. I'm sure that's on top of everybody's mind. But I also want to talk a little bit about what's going on in Canada as well, with some government policies and the politics involved, just so we can have a bit of a sense of what the future might look like.
Why do you think this is so important for farmers and other people who might be attending to hear this address?
Well, in my opinion, fertilizer is probably the most important product in the world. And I think a lot of the people attending the show would agree with that. It's such an important input for farmers. And so understanding what's going on globally, as well as domestic policies that might affect it, I think will be of great interest to the people attending.
Absolutely. Anything else you think people should know prior to coming and hearing your speaking address here?
Well, I also want to talk a little bit to your audience and those coming to the show about some of the programs that Fertilizer Canada is offering. So we've been running a 4R program for over a decade now. I think many of the attendees are going to be very familiar with it. So I want to talk about how that's going and how we can really demonstrate to those who may not understand all the hard work that's already being done on farms for sustainability, really show them what we are doing in Canada and how Canada can be a great example to the rest of the world.
Great. A lot of information, of course. Looking forward to having you at the show. Thanks so much for joining me today.
It's my pleasure.